Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you? Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Now, today I'll be doing a back to school affordable products. A lot of them are drugstore and some I'll explain as I go. So, as you can tell, it's nice and soft, and yes, I know the foundation is a tad darker than my skin. Yes, I'm aware. I just got a product that just a tad darker. I'll explain as the video goes on, but there's a product I do like. It's just shade we need to fix. Yeah, but because I know when you wake up, you go to school or college, etc., you don't really have the time or the awakeness to actually do anything. I understand. So basically, I'm giving you simple steps, what you can to for your face to look nice, for you to still look awake. Use one product, use a product, and be out the door. So I hope you enjoyed my version of affordable products going back to school. See you in a sec. Well, hello. As indicated like a couple seconds ago, we'll be doing a back to school makeup look that's nice and quick and just exactly the essentials that you need. It's all drugstore except maybe like 4 products. I'll explain along the way why. Like right now, you'll see me with my eyebrows done. I did that to save time and also because I don't know about drugstore like that's actually good for your eyebrows. I don't. What I have in my brows right now is the Too Faced Brownie in Auburn, and I do have primer on. The primer is from the Becca because it's the matte poreless matte primer. I do not know of a good primer, and I'm not fixing to sit here and tell you guys, hey, this is fantastic. I go to the drugstore and pick whatever. If I don't know, it'll be a lie. It's no lie, I do use a lot more high-end, but that's because I know the products, and I do have to where if anything gets on my skin, I break out. And I'm very careful about my skin, so that's part of the reason. So today, if you guys remember my little cat ears, first thing to do is get your hair out of the face. That way makeup can be applied with more, without things being in the way. So I'm gonna bring this a little bit closer and we'll take it from there. Okay, as indicated, I do have a little mirror to help me out. This step, we're gonna do a little bit on the eyes, not much, something nice and quick just to make you look awake and get out the door. Because if you just wake up, your eyes are like, I don't wanna get up. I understand. Now, I'm using the NARS Radiant Concealer in Light 2 Vanilla. There is a drugstore that's actually good. I just personally don't have it. And I'm gonna post that picture here. This is actually a very good product. Now, basically, you just put this all over the lid. And the reason for this is because when you wake up, you're a little bit swollen. Or you may have little veins like how I do, and you just want to cover it up because you just can't. Make sure to put it all right here in the corner, and the reason for that is to bring light, especially since you may be going to school at 6 something in the morning. You want to trick the teachers that, oh no, you're awake. Get a wet sponge. I just happen to have a beauty blender because that's just what I have. But I've heard, but I haven't used. There's a sponge from Flower Beauty, and I think they're like at Target or something. That is good. And so me personally, this is just what I have. You blend that in. Now, the drugstore I do use, you're gonna pat everything in. That way it doesn't crease or get disgusting. You're in school for like close to 8 hours. You don't want to deal with that. I use the Maybelline Fit Set and Smooth in shade 130. So you can tell, pretty soon I'm gonna have to get another one. I use, and just FYI, another disclaimer, a lot of my brushes are not drugstore because I don't know what drugstore brushes would be good. But you get this, as long as you get like a little Doomstone brush situation, it's fine. All it's used for is just to cover up the concealer. That way it can set. And I like using this type because it also masks like the coloring of any veins or swelling and stuff like that. It gives you the illusion that you're perfectly fine. See, all set and we're good. We're not gonna have time for color or eyeliner, and we just don't have time for that. So we'll be using the Covergirl Chocoholic bronzer. Don't let this bronzer fool you. It can pack a punch. So I'm using a Sigma E40, and basically, put it in. Just FYI, it is very, very powdery, so beware. Do your eyes, especially if you're gonna use this, or else it's gonna fall all over your face. I had to learn that lesson. And just put it all over the crease, over the lid, and that's all you're doing because you're just gone because you're half asleep anyway. As you can tell, that color, it does have a punch to it. And that's basically it. Then, just for up here, you need something for the brow bone, and the whole reason for that is just to look awake and young. That's basically the version of the game when it comes to makeup. I'm using the Wet n Wild highlighter powder and 321B Precious Petals. Small little brush, put it in here, and just put it all over the brow bone. Trick, open your eyes kind of like this. It gives you more space, it opens up, and it's easier to put the brush in. Once that is there, get the brush that you use, no additional product, it's just to blend it in. And then just get that Doom brush and just wipe away any excess away. Then you're gonna put some mascara. Using the curler wand, I think what I have is the Shiseido one. That's just what I have. And curl your lashes. And the drugstore one that I do have is the Voluminous Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. Just put it on top. Okay, and that's it. Then you're gonna move on to foundation. Now keep in mind, I did my primer ahead of time only because hence it's not drugstore. What I do have is the Becca Poreless Primer Matte Foundation. Oh, it's early, I can't speak. On my face, like I said, I do not know of a good primer in the drugstore, and I'm not fixing to lie to you. A good one that I found is from Maybelline Dream Mattte Mousse Foundation. The foundation that I have, just FYI, it is a little dark for me. It is Sandy Beige, medium 1. I need maybe 2 shades lighter than this. So I will be going to the store and trying to get a lighter shade. But it is a good texture, it's very light on your face, and you won't feel heavy. Especially when you're in school, you really don't want to deal with heaviness. Or if you're just in general do not like a lot of heavy foundation, this is a good foundation. Especially since it's like very mousse light, is very good. But because this is a darker shade for me, I need to mix it with something light. Now I am gonna mix something that's not drugstore. I did it in my last video, is the Benefit, and in a way it kind of helps me a little bit because I'm gonna give you guys an update and thoughts about this. I have tested this specific foundation, and I'm gonna change my opinion a little bit. I do not like it. Only because it doesn't have a lot of coverage. It tends to go away, like especially like around my mouth. And it just seems like it stays at a certain position at first, but then afterwards it's just, no. It doesn't do much. And the only reason I'm mixing it with this, especially with this video, I basically am just because I need something light right now. That way it doesn't go completely dark on me. Like, it'll still come up dark. Watch, it will still be dark, but it won't be as dark as it would be. Okay, and then I'm gonna put this on my skin. Best way to do it is with your finger. See how much darker it is? Yeah. But like I said, the Benefit one, I'm even returning that because it's just not a very good foundation. Now the thing about this one, because keep in mind it is moussey, it's very light, it's like whipped, beautiful, but it does have a little bit of this. Just keep bouncing it, it goes away. When you're back to school, if you have one of those perfect skins, no acne, no, I don't believe I even had redness when I was in school because I was a while ago. You don't need foundation, you can just skip it and we can go to the next step. But if you feel just comfortable with having some foundation on your face, then just put a very light foundation or even like a BB cream. Like for me personally, that's what I probably would have done. But I did not choose to show you guys a BB cream because the ones that I've tried, they all break me out. So I can't. My face doesn't like it. I said, my face, it breaks out for no reason. So I've learned what I can and cannot do with it. I know, it's very high maintenance. Gotta put in the neck and do that. You know, this is a little darker of a shade for me. Yeah, kind of have to. Much darker, so I need to go and exchange this foundation for like maybe 2 shades, because I rarely use this foundation. Like, I do like it, it's just I always forget about the shade. And then you do not need concealer, because as I said, we're on our way, we're going to the bus, we're half asleep, we don't need all that. So you're gonna go to the next step and just simply powder your face. It sets in, nothing gets moved around, and you're good. So we're gonna use the Maybelline, I can't speak this morning, Fit Me Set and Smooth Powder. All you need is a Doomstone, and I do apologize again, I do not have any drugstore brushes. Maybe I need to rethink about the title of this video. Anyways, a Doomstone situation. You put it in here. Now keep in mind, this does have like a powder puff thing underneath. I just personally don't like it, but if it works for you, then hey, it works for you. But I'm just a fan of brushes because it applies product better, and it's one of the few things that can help your face look airbrushed and faster because of tightening. And you put this powder everywhere. Now that that is in, next, that way your face doesn't look one dimension, just a little bit of contour, a little bit of bronzer. You don't need to contour, you're in school, that's unnecessary. I'm gonna use the Butter Bronzer Physician. No, the Physician's Butter Bronzer, I guess you would call it. And actually this is a good, a drugstore one. Hey! I did find one. It's the e.l.f. Like little brush situation here. It's nice and soft, you put it in, and you just start bronzing. As you can tell, this bronzer is kind of light on me. So we're gonna multitask. Remember this Chocoholic Covergirl that we use on the eyes? This does pack a punch. So what I do is I get the Sigma E40, I put my brush in there, and what I do, very gently, very lightly, you go on the ear and go right here, just for you can have a little bit of a structure. That's all you need. See how it came out a little bit more better that way? That's it. You need no more. And then you basically get this and you put it in. Since you have a little bit of that product on your brush, just move it around on the other places. Don't need to add any more because it does pack a punch. You guys saw the difference there. There, that's basically all you need. Bronzer, you're there, you're good. Yay! Then, after that, if you have time, you're gonna go back and get a little bit of the highlight that we used on our brow bone and just put it right here in our inner corners. And it's the same reason, it's just to open up your eyes. It's nice and quick, it takes like less than a minute to do. We good. Now technically, for the face, we are basically done. Then obviously you're not gonna wanna wear lipstick or anything like that to go to school. It's just, we just don't have that type of time. So, I like using this, kind of like a lip balm, but you still have a little bit of color. I buy this at Bath & Body Works. Spin it up. See? I don't know if you guys ever pay attention to these. They have these like in a little bowl. They're like $6, $7. And then you use your finger to adjust it. But you see how this one kind of almost melts on me? I have another one. It's just a touch darker. And then after that, just set your face. Keep in mind that, yes, this is the Glam Glow. It is not drugstore, but I do know of a good drugstore one. I'm gonna post a picture right here. I just don't have it at the moment. I'm so sorry. But basically, that would be it for school. Something nice and quick. Boom, eyelash, foundation, powder, a little bit of just to wake you up, and that's it. Now, you're ready for school. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for following me. You can follow me on my Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and even on Facebook, it's the same handle at @NeBlueSinger. As well, if you go to my IMDb page, it is Indie Lopez. And that's how you'll be able to find me. So I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. School season has begun. Remember, this look works for if you're in high school, college, because it's nice and quick. It has mostly affordable products. You're still awake, you have that nice light foundation underneath. Lip balm, that's all you really need. Nice to moisturize your lips, and you have a little bit of color, and you are out the door. So thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Until next time, we can have fun and play. Bye.